Hello, I'm Peter. I'm Gaffer based in Germany. And today we play a little bit around with LiteGear and setting an interview scenario with just LiteGear. So let's see. There's already an Auroris X prepared by our great rigging crew. And let's see what else we can do here for doing an interview in a warehouse. Here we go. And thanks to our modern times, we got everything under control here. So let's see. That's working, and it's working nice. And maybe let's do something. We discuss the colors later. Now it's just setting it up. So this is our designated background. And with the Auroris X, we got a really nice top backlight. And I think, yeah, definitely we need some key and some fill. So therefore, oh look there, the Spectrum 8. You've got almost 4x4 size with just 10 centimeters of depth. It's definitely a right and good tool for, yeah, giving a nice fill. So the 2L will give us, because it's this nice long shape, so the what we call Kinofoto standard size, because it's this 1x4 feet size. This will give us a nice rim from the back, so we place it somewhere over there and get just a little nice long softish rim. That's where the 2L is pretty good for. We have our lights for the foreground, but now it will be nice also, instead of having a dark background or just the regular top light here, make it a little more interesting by adding our own lights. So we have here the Auroris X. And this is all bright right now, but I think it's, yeah, already gives a nice little bounce. The bounce also comes from the Spectrum 8, which is actually over there, which is actually right now off. It's turned off. So this is just the back reflection. So actually what you can also do is having a polyboard or a whiteboard to give the bounce a little bit back. It's also the floor a little bit. It's a really bright floor. But yeah, so what we want to have now is having the light from the back side a little bit more. We can see it's still, because it's a little bit offsetted here, so the Auroris is not centered, it's offsetted. Actually gives a nice wrap from the side, but I just kill this a little bit, so we have a little bit more from the left side coming from the back side, a little bit less from the right side, which fills a little bit more the hairs here on the left and the ears, so actually pretty nice. Next thing, we just give a little bit from the LiteMat Spectrum 8 here. It don't need to be that much, it just need to be a little fill, but then you also now start seeing the highlights coming out, so that's pretty nice. And now it's worth it having this big size of the lights fixture itself, because you see the shadows are quite soft. So when we look at the nose shadows, it's still there. You still have some shadow feelings, but it's not that harsh shadows coming from this fixture. So actually pretty nice. And we just speak about intensities right now. And what we have left for the foreground is just the rim. And we already have this a little bit, but because the Auroris is offsetted now, we just added the 2L from the side, also from a little lower side, to give him now a nice little rim, yeah, to have a little better and deeper look into the face. So it's not a flat light, but you really see nicely all the structures in the face, which is also nice. And while this rim is coming from the side, it's nice to have some contrast in it, and that's why we make it a little bit cooler. So right now we are on tungsten, so on 3.2, and well, we'll just do maybe 800 Kelvin contrast. So the 2L is right now on 4000 Kelvin, which from the eye looks nice right now. So we have this. What we also can do right now to have a little bit more peak in the eye is we have 8 pixels in the Spectrum 8, and I can just take 1 pixel out of here, and so right now, looking in the eye of Victor, I see also the reflections, of course. The eye is a ball, so it wraps all around. And when I now just make 1 pixel a little bit brighter and the rest a little bit darker, and you see now there's a little more peak, a little more glow in his eyes, and not just this whole flat light. So that's actually pretty nice, using also the pixels of the LiteMat. So, and now we have some background, and therefore well, as I mentioned, a light for the logo. Then we have one more for the background, and we can actually, yeah, so the blue and the orange is always a good contrast, because it's, when you look to the color wheel, it's on the opposite side, so it's the complementary color, and so that's why I'm using blue right now, or some bluish tone. We can go maybe a little bit more, add some green, yeah, to just create a nice contrast. So here it's now looking a little bit, so I set it now to 3.2, a little bit warmer is always nice, but in camera it looks quite greenish, so like a green tint. Therefore we have the tint channel, so we can just add some red to get rid of this green. So you see now here it looks way better. Show the way of the look before. So right now here in camera, of course I don't have my color meter with me right now, so we just need to trust what we do have, and that's here the waveform, of course, and also a little bit the feeling of what we have. And when there is a green tint, it can happen through the lenses of the camera, uncalibrated camera, whatever. Yeah, it's as long as you working globally, so not just looking for green tint here and having some more green there, it's easy in the grading to pick up. So that's why I'm now just adding some magenta to the picture. That's all we can do lighting with just, thank you Victor, that's how you light a set with LiteMats and LiteGear. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit, watching me playing and talking about the LiteGear stuff. Leave a comment, leave a like.
lights, camera, action.